Good afternoon. Welcome to the Appellate Division First Department admission ceremony for today, February 27, 2023. Ms. Schwartz, please proceed.
Good afternoon, and may it please the court. I, Sharon Schwartz, staff counsel to this court's Committee on Character and Fitness, am honored this afternoon to present to the court 41 applicants for admission to the bar. Further, I am pleased to report that the committee has examined the records of each applicant appearing here today. Accordingly, on behalf of the committee, I certify that each applicant appearing here this afternoon does possess the requisite character and fitness to merit admission to the bar of the state of New York, and therefore I do hereby move for their admission.
Thank you, Ms. Schwartz. On behalf of the bench, on behalf of the court, I'd like to thank you and your committee for the work that you do. The members of the committee do so pro bono. And again, we thank you and the committee for your efforts. So in anticipation of this motion, the judges and myself met previously, and we considered the motion and we thought it over, and the application is granted. The clerk of the court, Ms. Rojas.
Good afternoon, Justice Weber. Good afternoon, candidates. I will administer the oath of office in the form of a question. At the end, I will ask you to unmute your microphones and respond by saying, "I do," if you agree with the oath. At this point, we ask everyone to please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and to faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Attorney and Counselor at Law to the best of your ability? Please respond by saying, "I do."
I do.
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 Congratulations, attorneys. You may lower your right hand and please mute your microphones. Thank you.
Yes, our heartfelt congratulations to you as well as to your family. So it is the tradition and custom of the court that during these ceremonies that one of the justices give remarks to you. Today, that honor and privilege falls to my esteemed colleague, Justice Gonzalez. Justice Gonzalez.
Congratulations, counselors. We celebrate each and every one of you today. Despite the difficulties of the pandemic, you made it with discipline, determination, and the support of family and friends. You graduated from law school, you studied for the bar, and you prevailed. The world needs you. It needs your heart, your soul, and the best you have to give. Always take pride in your work. Develop a reputation for integrity. And remember that preparation is the key to success. As attorneys and as judges, we each make a difference, sometimes with great fanfare and oftentimes with little recognition or acknowledgement. I am inspired by the life of Constance Baker Motley, the first African-American woman to serve as a federal judge. Judge Motley was the first woman and the first African-American to serve as a Manhattan Borough president and as a New York State senator. She was the first female staff attorney to work at the NAACP Legal Defense and Education Fund. And she was the first African-American woman to argue before the United States Supreme Court. But because she was African-American and because she had the audacity to be a woman, her role as a leading strategist in the civil rights movement as an attorney in highly significant litigation such as Brown versus Board of Education is largely unknown. Like the female African-American mathematicians in the movie Hidden Figures, Judge Motley experienced multiple insults and affronts. Some judges actually turned their backs to face the wall when she argued her cases. In many states, she wasn't allowed to use any area or equipment designated as whites only. Constance Baker Motley was a brilliant attorney with stellar ability, but that made no difference. At lunchtime, she had to run from the courthouse to the Black community to make telephone calls and then run back. The threat of violence was also constant. Oftentimes, a community patrol kept watch while she slept, but she persevered and she prevailed. Constance Baker Motley fought segregation by winning hundreds of cases. She made a difference. What kind of lawyer will you be? What will you do for your community, state, and country? Will you emulate Judge Motley by speaking truth to power? Will you work to further justice? These questions will always challenge you, no matter whom you represent. Always seek the higher ground. Do pro bono work. Join a bar association where you will grow professionally. Stand up for justice. Respect your colleagues and your adversaries. Shine in your field of practice. And so I say to you, welcome, welcome, welcome to the practice of law. Congratulations today.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Justice Gonzalez. And again, my congratulations to all the newly admitted attorneys.
Thank you to the justices and Ms. Rojas. They will now sign off, and the new attorneys will stay on with me.